Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Void TV. I'm your host, Tim Lay, and thanks for being here, guys and gals. It's been a little while, but super happy you're here. And this episode comes at the request from my friends, Mark and Alex. A few weeks ago, they asked me, what do I do? And one of the things I told them was I do the foam roller. And so they requested a video, so here we are. First or second for that matter, I'm not a personal trainer nor a certified physical therapist, so if you do want more help with the foam roller, I definitely recommend reaching out to trainers and physical therapists, licensed personnel who can further help you with this. Also let you know which foam roller that I use. It's the Trigger Point, and it does have a plastic inner tube on it. And for that, it just helps out with, so the foam roller doesn't squash out. So if it's just an actual piece of foam, those tend to squash out over time and don't retain their shape. So that's why I like to use the Trigger Point one, and I'll show it to you. It has a hard plastic tube on its interior, so that way the foam roller actually keeps its shape for the length of time that you do use it. So yeah, and I will also provide a link in the video to the actual foam roller that I use, which, like I said, is Trigger Point, and they do have other products on their website, so you might see something that you like if you're more advanced or more of a beginner in your journey to foam rolling. So I'm just going to show you a couple of, we'll just call them maneuvers. A couple of maneuvers that I use to help me work out my muscles. And I will tell you that in the beginning, and still to this day, there are certain times where it hurts pretty bad. But I like to tell people it's the worst pain you could possibly feel. Or is that worst, best pain? Anyways, it hurts, but it's good pain. It definitely irons out your muscles and, gets out some of that stress and, toxicity that's built up in your muscles. And you'll find out really quickly where you carry your stress. For me personally, I carry my stress on the outside of my thighs, as well as my shoulders. Those are two places that hurt really bad. So with that being said, I'll show you a few maneuvers. Let's go. All right, here we are. We're on the floor. We're getting dirty. So Trigger Point foam roller that I use, like I said, has the inner plastic tube. Helps keep its shape so it doesn't squash out as you use this over whatever duration you're going to foam roll. So yeah, it seems super duper awkward at first, but you know what, it's just like driving a car. You didn't come out of the womb driving a car, you had to learn. So just like the foam roller, it's going to take a little bit of practice for you to get used to it, because it is a little strange at first, but once you do get in that groove, super duper helpful. So, and this is one thing that you can do, but we're not going to go over that today. We're going to work on the legs. So I typically like to start with my calves. So you're going to put the roller on any point of your calf. You're going to put the other leg on top and cross it. And you also, so you want to push up with your hands, and then you just want to gently roll back and forth. Nice thing about the Trigger Point is that it has these little spikes, so it's definitely going to get some points. After you do that a little bit, you can switch. You can move your leg as you're doing it. So I'm on one side of my calf. Now I'm on sort of straight up. and then I'm tilting to the other side. You can go down, and I'm working on the hamstring. Once again, got my hands, they're holding me up. Back and forth, tilt to one side, roll it, tilt to the other side, roll it, switch legs. Always cross one leg on top of the other. Go to one side. Ooh, that's feeling pretty good. You'll notice that sometimes it's a little easier. Sometimes it's more painful. But either way, super beneficial. Here's a great one. Outer thigh IT band. This one's probably one of the most painful. So you're just gonna sit on it, and then you're going to, I use my shoulder, my arm to give me some stability. It's kind of like my anchor. And I just go back and forth. And if you want, you can like really dig in and go all the way like up here. Get your IT band, which for skateboarders, it's a very common tight place. Gotta iron out those hip flexors for sure. Definitely hurts, but you know, as you do it more, it will become a little easier. Then you just switch sides. Once again, have your arm as the anchor. And you're just gently rolling back and forth. You're kind of using this other hand, so this arm is your anchor. Kind of using this other hand, it can help push you, or kind of like gently rock you back and forth. So yeah, outer thigh, hip flexor, IT band. Big places for you to foam roll. I'll show you one more, which can also help, so you can get the foam roller. This will work the like front part of your shin. I like to do it one at a time, so this back leg, it's gonna go kind of on top, gonna cross it. Hands firmly planted, rocking back and forth. Helps iron out any shinners you might get, which we definitely get from time to time, if not all the time. Switch legs. You always want to, if you work one side, you need to work the other. Keep it balanced. Can't just work one side. It's never good. And there we go. Foam rolling. Trigger point. Maybe in the next episode, I can show you a couple other exercises to do. Like you can see my arm is like this right now. That's definitely a spot that you can get to. But that's another episode. So hopefully this helped you. Give it a try. Like I said, it's gonna be a little awkward at first, but as you do it, becomes easier. So just practice. And you know, maybe this video is just like your gateway into foam rolling. Go seek out other videos, see what other people are doing. Maybe they could even explain it a little bit better, because first time I've really kind of explained it. So hopefully I did a okay job. Got a little value out of it. But thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. And thanks, Alex. Thanks, Mark, for encouraging me to do this. Super stoked. and yeah, get your roll on.